Okay, look at question number 1. Function g is defined by gx equals 3 plus 6 over x minus 1 where x is not equals to 1. So A, find the images of negative 5, negative 2 and 1 over 2. Actually this one you have done it with me just now at maybe question number exercise practice 1.2. So question A, find the images of negative 5. So images of negative 5 means negative 5 is the object. So if object, so you say you replace x as negative 5. So you have 3 plus 6 over negative 5 negative 1. So you calculate 3 plus 6 over negative 6. So you have the 6 over negative 6 will be negative 1. So basically 3 minus 1 will be 2. And for negative 2 is similar, g negative 2, and replace all x with negative 2. So 3 plus 6 over negative 2 negative 1 will be 3 plus 6 over negative 3. 6 over negative 3 will be negative 2. So 3 minus 2 will be 1. And the other one is 1 over 2. So if g1 over 2 is 3 plus 6 over 1 over 2 minus 1. So 1 over 2 minus 1 will be negative 1 over 2. So 3 plus 6 over negative 1 over 2. If you press calculator, 6 over negative 2 will be negative 12. So 3 minus 12, so is negative 9. Okay, anything you need help from there? And question B, that is given the image of B is 2B. In this case, object and image are given. Given that image of B is 2B, so B is object, 2B is image. So we say GB is equals to 2B. Object and image. So object you replace where x is. So we say 3 plus 6 over B minus 1 equals to the image. Okay, so you have fraction like this. You have to multiply every term with B minus 1. You multiply, Okay, so when you multiply with B minus 1, 3 times B minus 1 plus 6 times B minus 1 over B minus 1 equals to 2B times B minus 1. Okay? So, and the reason why we're multiplied by B minus 1 because we can simplify this and cut this over, and so there is no more B minus 1 as denominator. Then you multiply everything, expand, you have 3B minus 3 equals, plus 6 equals to 2B times B will be 2B squared. Then 2B times negative 1 will be minus 2B. And this is the reason I always teach student chapter 2. Okay, the intro, at least the intro. Because you have to solve correct equation. So here you have 2B squared minus 2B, and I move everything from left to right. And why is it so? You can also move from right to left, no problem. And then minus 3B, and then plus 3 minus 6, so equal to 0, and you simplify. So 2B squared minus 5B minus 3. Then with the help of calculator, A is 2, B is negative 5, C is negative 3. So you get the first value of B. B is equals to 3. That is the first value. The other value is negative 1 over 2. b is negative 1 over 2. So the factorization will be b minus 3 and 2b plus 1 equals to 0. So that's how you get the values of b. Let me check whether the answer is correct. Okay, negative 1 over 2 or 3. Okay, is there any question you want to ask about this? Okay, question number 2. Function h is defined by hx equals kx minus 3 over x minus 1, where x is not equals to 1. Find the value of k such that h2 equals to 5. h2 equals 5 means 2 is object, 5 is the image. So how to write it down? 2 you replace where x is equals to 5. So you say k times 2, where x is you replace with 2, minus 3 over 2 minus 1 is equals to 5. Okay, so then we replace or we simplify and calculate. So k times 2 will be 2k minus 3, and then 2 minus 1 is 1. So 1 multiplied by 5 is still 5. Okay, so you solve this. 5 plus 3 will be 8. So k will be 8 over 2, which is 4. That is 1. For b, h3 equals to k. Similarly, k 3 take the position of x, and then the image is 5. So you have to say k times 3 minus 3 over 3 minus 1 equals to k. You simplify, you get 3k minus 3 over 2 equals to k. Then cross. So 3k minus 3 equals to 2k. And then 3k minus 2k equals to 3. And the value of k will be 3, because 3k minus k. And the last one, and I notice some light disturbance. Okay, similarly here you replace k where x is equals to k. So you have k times k minus 3 over k minus 1 is equals to k. Right? So we simplify this. K times k will be k square minus 3 equals to k times k minus 1. You move this to the other side, and we have k square minus 3 equals to k square minus k. And we simplify, k square minus k square will be 0. So we have negative 3 equal to negative k. So I bring k to one side and negative 3 to one side. Then you get k equals to 3. Okay? Is there any problem with this? In case there is, let me know. So question number 3. Function f is defined by fx equal modulus of 4x minus 3. Calculate a, f negative 2 and f negative 1 over 2. This is nothing new to you, because we did last time on how to sketch the graph. So whenever you have to calculate f negative 2, you just substitute x with negative 2. That is 4 times negative 2 minus 3. So you get negative 8 minus 1 will be negative 11. So the final answer will be the positive of it. So you get 11. So how about if f negative 1 over 2 is similar? 4 times negative 1 over 2 minus 3. So it will be minus 2 minus 3. So together will be negative 5. So the final answer will be 5. What is important here is question C and D, but we do B first. That is fx equals 1. Oh, okay. B also new to you, that when we say fx equals 1, you have to take the function. You say 4x minus 3 equals to 1. Okay, so look at how I'm going to solve this. So what you have to understand is that you have to write 4x minus 3 without the modulus but equals to 1, and then 4x minus 3 equals negative 1. Because 1 for the function of modulus, we do not know whether it's originally is positive 1 or negative 1. Okay, like this one. Is it originally 11 is negative 11 or 11? Okay, but of course now we know that originally is negative, but in this case we do not know whether was it originally positive 1 or negative 1. So we take both and solve both ways. So we say 4x equals to 1 plus 3, which is 4. So x will be 4 divided by 4 equals to 1. So the first value, so let's say you replace this back, 4 times 1 will be 4 minus 3 will be 1. Okay, and then when we say 4x minus 4x equals to negative 1 plus 3 will be 2. So x will be 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2. So let's replace this 1 over 2 here. So 4 times 1 over 2 will be 2. 2 minus 3 will be negative 1. So negative 1 modulus become 1. So originally it was negative 1 for this one. Okay, now look at C. The domain of fx less than 1. So again, you take this 4x minus 3 modulus less than 1. So if we have to do this, okay, equals to 1 and equal to negative 1, you do have to do the same thing, except you have to do 4x minus 3 less than 1, that is 1, and you have to say also 4x minus 3 more than negative 1. Okay, 1, if the first symbol is less, then you take less equal to the original value. The second one, you have to change the symbol and change the symbol of the value. Okay, so and you solve both. So you have to say 4x less than 1 plus 3 is similar like this. You got 4, so x will be similar like this also, less than 1, because 4 divided by 4. And for this one is also similar like this. That is 4x will be more than. Okay, welcome everyone. We are at question number 3, self-practice 1.3. Okay, now we are solving for x minus 3 larger than negative 1. So negative 1 plus 3, it will be 2. So x will be larger than 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2. Okay, so in case they ask for the whole thing, we could solve the okay, because they come together here. So what are the values that correspond to this one? Okay, two inequalities. So okay, so in this case you have less than 1 and more than 1 over 2. Less than 1 more than 1 over 2. Where should I write? Okay, 1 over 2 will be here, 1 will be here. So more than 1 over 2 will be going up that side, less than 1 will be this side, Okay, so it between these two values. Okay, so we should rewrite it as like this. It's between the smaller value is on the left and the larger value on the right. Okay, so in case that you have any problem, do let me know. And the last one, D, is fx more than 5. So more than 5, you take function 4x minus 3 more than 5. Just like question C, if the original is less than 1, and larger than -1, so this is also, you have to say 4x minus 3 larger than 5. And you have to say 4x minus 3 less than -5. Okay, so the symbol remain for one and the symbol change for the other, and the symbol for the numbers also changes. Okay, so now you solve one by one. 5 plus 3, so you say 4x more than 8, and then x is more than 8 over 4, which is 2. In this one is 4x negative 5 plus 3 will be for x less than -2, so x will be less than -2 over 4, which is -1 over 2. Similarly, just like question C, you have to write down one value, -1 over 2. The other value, because it's larger, it should be written on the right. So we have more than 2 going to the other side, less than -1 over 2 going to the other side. So if this is between like this, but this is different, okay, this is just like quadratic inequalities, so we have to say just like this. Okay, that is, you say x is less than -1 over 2 and x is more than 2. Okay, is you look at the answers and then do let me know in case that you need further clarification. Okay, find the values of x if gx equals x. So if gx equals x, so we do not have to replace anything here, just equals to x. So you have to say 6 minus 2x equals x, and then take 1 by 1. 1 by 1 by 1 is equals to x, and then you say 6 minus 2x equals -x. This is just like question number 3b. Okay, and solve 1 by 1. 6 equals x plus 2x, which is 3x. So x will be 6 over 3. The first x is 2. And the second x you could find here. So negative x plus 2x will be 1x. So equals to 6. Okay, let me redo this question. So we have to substitute 2 where x is. So m times 2 plus c equals to 7. So you have 2m plus c equals to 7. The second info, f4 equals to -1. 4 is x. So m times 4 plus c equals to -1. So we have 4m plus c equals to -1. So using substitution, I will change subject as c, 7 minus 2m, and I will replace this here in the second equation. So we have 4m plus c. C is 7 minus 2m equals to -1. So 4m minus 2m will be 2m, will be -1, -7. So it will be -8. So m will be -8 over 2, which is -4. Okay, and the value of C is by replacing M as -4. So C will be 7 minus 2 bracket -4. So 7 -2 -4 will be +8. So C will be 15. Okay, and B, the image of 2 under F. The image of 2 mean 2 is object. So we are talking about F2. Okay, so before that you should write Fx. Fx without M and C anymore, because we have got that. So M you should replace as -4. So -4x, and C is 15 plus 15. So F2 you just replace x as 2. So -4 times 2 plus 15, it will be -8 plus 15, it will be 7. And the last one, the value of x that is unchanged under the mapping of F should be written as Fx equals x. Object is x, image is also x. Okay, should write down here. So Fx equals x. Okay, so just take the function that is -4x plus 15. -4x plus 15 equals to x. So we move all the x to one side and the number to the other side, because these are linear equation. So simplify, -5x equal to -15. So x is -15 over -5. Negative divided by negative will be positive. So the answer is 3. Okay, in case there is any problem, do let me know.